Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ice version 13 and the Japan campaign. And where we left off, we were blitzkrieging our way through the East Indies, Burma, and also we were about to launch some simultaneous invasions of some of the last islands that we hadn't grabbed at this point. So we are about to launch the start of those operations right now. New Zealand is already at about 15%. Towards capitulation. So, like, just looking at this, like Blenheim, Wellington, Wigangi, Gisborne, Auckland, like, all of that could, in conjunction, you know, bearing in mind that that's worth 1 as well. Yeah, it could do what we want it to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these units. And I think we're going to make a move, first of all, on this island down here. And we're also going to take the 2 battleship squadrons that are still mainly battleship squadrons, but slowly but surely losing their battleships and being a little bit careless on that front, and get that done. We are finishing off the Duke of York. We are exacting a heavy toll on the British after what they did. Right, and then we'll move you in. Okay. Now, the question is, where do we want to take you? For whatever reason, we can't invade that island, but we can invade the one next to it. Let's go to the one next to it. And then let's also bring you over to here as well to be a bit of a helpful additional source. The battle at Singapore is going swimmingly, to be honest, which is good. Oh, yeah. That is definitely not working out for them. I think the Duke of York's about to get taken out. So they're down to their last few units. And I want to get the ground attack going here, please. Get it done. Okay, so I think that is the end of that endeavor. And then next up, we're going to move all of these units to their next target, which will be to support over here. Okay, so they were previously getting some support, but there we go. That's better. Ooh. The game just had a brief moment there. Right, let's do the CAG duty here. And see if we can't port strike the Royal Sovereign into oblivion. Ah. New Zealand. You're pretty fast. And that's happening fairly slowly. So we might be able to support that. We'll have to see. There goes Burnham, Revenge, Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing like the Dominion level response to this. I think we've got a real opportunity here to win this. So I'm kind of tempted to throw caution to the wind and go for it. There we go. Once we destroy the Sovereign, I think we're just gonna make a bit of a push. Okay, and that's Cox's Bazaar. What a strange name of a place that is. Okay, and yeah, another infantry unit that's moving up. We are starting to breach into India now. Like, it's nearly there. And I don't think the Sovereign's going to escape. Right, there goes the Sovereign. Right, let's do ground attack there. Let's get it done. Okay. So yeah, that will work eventually. Right, with our own units supporting, we will get there. I don't think we need to do that this time. The Yamato being sunk is a real shit. I'm very pissed off at that. At myself, really, for that one. It was a bloody garrison unit. Let's see if we can't take that out. Right, and then... yeah, at least it's only one of these shitty islands. Like, they're not massively important. Like these ones over here. Yeah, go on. Straight into the fleet. Do it. Come on, try and catch it. I'm expecting you to catch them. Ah, it's a submarine. Ah. Okay. Fair enough. Right, we will keep you over here. And we will go for an invasion over there. And we'll also send you north to be a little bit of point defense. So yeah, so much for the courageous. Courageously blown up. Fall of Singapore would be absolutely massive. Oh. We've got a ship that went for it. Okay, it's just submarines. Yeah, that's not concerning. Right, and you can island jump. Ah, you can. Haha! Right, there we go. So, island jumping over here can well happen. There we go, look at that. Right, so we can move all the way along there, which we will definitely take, because we don't need to do too much, to be honest with you. We just need to, like, this can take its time effectively, and we can build up our resources. And I'm kind of wanting to use our mediums over here as well. So I'm going to rebase them south. And then I'm also going to use them in this set of battles. We're going to get going with some ground attack here with these guys. Yeah, that looks like it's doing its job. I mean, once this unit breaks, we're going to have gotten there quite easily. I wonder... It's probably not worth trying to... Don't do it. Don't do it. You want to just land everywhere. You're doing everything so quickly. You've got time. You've taken out the fucking Hawaiian Islands. Like... Oh, and I forgot we had these midget subs. Ooh. That's kind of fun. Going to be able to use them to do some hopefully good damage as well in the event that the Americans ever try and land. Okay, so there goes Somoa and this one. Oh. Okay, well... That's why we couldn't land on it. It doesn't have any infrastructure. Okay, that's fair enough. We will do this. How long will this take? August. Oh, that's a long time. I wonder if we can, if we position our troops here, can we move on to them? We might be able to. I have seen that before. Okay, so the 12th Indian Brigade is defending this island here. And then we can move on Fiji and whatever this one's called. They're up to 16% on the old losses front, so that's something. Can you move there? No, that just doesn't work. Okay, so we've fallen into a little bit of a trap there. That seems like it might need a fix. But that's okay, we will... At least we can build it up ourselves. And yeah, we will do Panzerkrill. That's a good tech. Get a bit of support there. And we could take infantry from another area, actually, thinking about it. And use some of them to support. It's one option. Right, and they've got no reinforcement chance there. Okay, and this has spurred a bit of a British response. Like, they've seen all the units and gone, oh god. The, yeah, I can definitely see some concern going on. I imagine the fall of Singapore will be... I think that results in quite a bit of a negative impact for for the British. Yeah, just debating, in order to keep the steamroller going, do I want to pick up some infantry to replace the units that are trapped? Right, let's rebase them there for a second, and then we can have a little think about it. I mean, we only need to make the landing. And then we could use these guys to pick up these forces, actually. Because the First Army could lead the invasion of Australia and New Zealand. And we only need a spearhead, effectively. It's not a bad shout. Right, let's take you out of the equation. I think we might do that. We might make a move on New Zealand and make that happen, to be honest. And get that out of the way first. They're already at 23% on the breakdown aspect. If we were to make a move on, like, Wellington and over there, it would be okay. Looks very rainy in Christchurch. Yeah, like the Northern Island and the Southern Island, like, they're quite... Yeah, opportunity abounds, I guess, is what it is. Okay, now it's the last unit. Okay, the British Navy is pretty much done, non-existent. And we are going to win this. We're going to break through. Like, we'll have lost a pretty decent amount of units. Trying. But... Right, off your trot. Get on in there. Right, now do a port strike. Now we can destroy the remaining units there. In they go. It's just that archipelago. Okay, and you're moving quite quickly. Okay, and that's a recon unit, I think. Organized. Okay, so the last of the islands over here is Fiji. Right, and let's do a little invasion there. We've got to go to the Bly Water, I think that says. And you can repair 111 units a day. So that's quite something. Let's take you, you, and you. Which will fit in one. Nope. Okay, and those transport squadrons, let's get them over to this island little area over here. Okay, so another coastal submarine. And some CAGs. The CAGs that I've been waiting to get finished for ages. That can finally bring all of our carrier fleets up to their proper full strength. But I'm glad we've got them. The question is, what does our navy need now? Oh, we've still got one more left to go. And we're going to have about 100 IC to play with. And then let's do a port strike here and finish off those last couple of frigates. And you're going to be able to attack again in 270 hours. So that's a lot of hours. Okay, so we're going to lose some supplies, but we get a lot of supply throughput, so that's good. And I'll definitely take 20 CAGs. And this is good that we've got some mediums and things coming online as well. If we can build a little bit more of an air force, that would be ideal. And I like the fact we've got some destroyers coming online. That's also good. Okay, so the Fiji Garrison and the 11th Corps. And no commander. And... okay. Oh, and there's a little port here. I would never have saw that. So that's the last of the British island chain over here. So we could go for that little area there. And we don't have any surrender progress on Australia. Going to be slightly more involved, that. Okay, and there's a single little detachment there. So So that's not too bad. That's achievable. What a battle this has been. We might want to move up, actually, this unit. And maybe some of the other garrisons, and also position them over here. As much as I'm fairly happy that we've got this locked down, you do never know. And yeah, so you need 4. So 1, 2, 3. Let's rebase the carrier with you. And then, yeah, you need another 3 as well. One, 2, 3. And we'll also rebase you to carrier. Right, recon unit combined at 42. You know what? We'll let that one ride. Every little bit of speed helps. Right, and instead of that, we want to do ground attack now. And finish off that peninsula. And then those islands will get taken as well, which will be good. And I think we're going to overrun those garrison units. Okay, yet another destroyer. That's good. In fact, and there's some relatively modern coastal submarines. And loving the fact that some of this is going to be out like no one's business, like literally immediately. Bombing is working well here. So you'll get over there. This is a natural grab. We really need to think about getting that, to be honest. Like, this is all natural real estate, like over here. Samolaki. Yeah, Tab of Fame. Yeah, it's going to take a while, but it's all naturally good ideas. And I would expect we'll see the advance soon from the Germans. And we did overrun those garrisons, so that's good. And a destroyer, happy days. And yeah, you've nearly reached the position that I want. Let's get you going to invade there. Okay, and that Indian division is throwing itself at us. Like, I want a peace. Okay. DD. And, yeah, at this point, yeah, we've already got a little bit of work there. Nicely done. Right, and then the last one of these. Okay, good. And then I think we've probably freed up enough there to get going. I'm thinking... Specifically, what I'm thinking is to go deal with this garrison unit that landed. So yeah, that's all the British possessions in that part of the world dealt with. Let's go land here. You know, get the job done. Yeah, once we build up a bit of infrastructure, that will do the job. And it's good to have so many possessions and things that are dealt with, to be honest with you. Including a really nice and strong amount of... what's the word I'm looking for? Like, all of our units have been very nicely organized now for a while. Like, we haven't... Like, we've suffered losses, but the losses we've inflicted on the enemy, like taking Singapore, like, that is big. That's a big naval area to get taken. So, some little islands over here. Adu, Malay. Okay. So, some little islands down here that we need to... Oh, is this a... Is that actually a real island down there? Oh, intriguing. Christmas Island, Coco's Island, Horn Island. Are these all... So that's not. But these two are. Okay, so you're worth 1, you're worth 1, you're worth 1. Both of those are worth a little bit. Yeah, we're going to want to take all of this. Yeah, because this is 5. Yeah, it's a decent amount of, like, victory provinces really here. It's definitely going to be worthwhile us grabbing it, because it'll make the conquest of Australia itself a little bit easier. Canberra is probably some of these... Yeah, so all of this area of the coast isn't particularly helpful over here. I would say we're probably better to try and go for like Adelaide, Melbourne. Yeah, taking Canberra, Brisbane. What's their national unity like? 79.1. Okay, so it's not great. So, yeah, we can definitely do a job there. I'd imagine it's going to be a similar thing for you, yeah. Also not great. You know, one very small little landing force should easily do the job. Okay, we've nearly got a full supplies breakdown. Right. 15 hours. Oh, we lost another light carrier. That's not so good. Oh, in fact, some of our ships are really on the edge. Okay, so at least they'll move there quickly. No, they won't. Okay, let's just provide a little bit unglamorous, but sometimes necessary rest and recuperation time. We're down to 10 light carriers that are holding this area down, so we might need to just reorganize a little bit over here. Right, and then let's get them back over the river in this part of the world. I think we could cut off like all the forces they've put in the north here, so that might be worthwhile. Don't really need any more money at the moment. Okay, and that central military district, I hope retaking this island was worth it. And that's a job well done. So, the question being is, do we want to work on the invasion of New Zealand and start at like Wellington and just go for it? Personally, I think that would be worthwhile, because if we can take New Zealand out, then that will get us more divisions, you know, slightly more stable kind of frontage over here, and then maybe allow a little bit more of an organized push into Australia. So yeah, I think that will be the plan. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Hearts of Iron 3. Thanks again. Bye-bye.